Not quite as warm, but still just another lovely day on our hands. Definitely enjoyed my morning today. How about you?
And I enjoyed it, although I didn't really go outside much, but it sure looked nice looking out the picture window at the Hudson River. But it was a really nice day. Probably still warm enough to wear shorts if you're brave, but not as warm as Saturday was. Now, Monday will not be all that bad either. We are going to talk about a cooling trend, but not dramatically, at least till after midweek. Then we're talking about a winter chill coming in around Thursday or Friday. More about that in a second. Monday, not as nice a day, though, because there'll be a lot more clouds. Could even be a few early sprinkles. The cold front's going to kind of work its way through the area overnight and into the day on Monday and kind of hang out in the area. It's a very weak front. Not a lot of precipitation with it, and most of the activity with it will stay north of us. Still, a few early sprinkles, then kind of a mixture of clouds and sun. Temperatures mostly in the mid-50s. Certainly not a bad day, and I don't even think you're going to need the umbrella. And if you have outdoor plans, a game of golf, I think it's going to be okay, just not as nice as this weekend was. Now, here's that front I was talking about. Lots of clouds, and even the activity kind of blossoming up in western Pennsylvania, but most of the energy with this system is going to head up to the north. Its front will kind of wander in overnight, kind of hang out in the area. Then another system way off down near the Gulf of Mexico will develop and move up along that front late Tuesday night into Wednesday. That will give us a good dose of rain, but until then, the next day or so, looking fine across the area. It will become cloudy towards midnight and certainly after midnight, not as chilly because the clouds kind of hold the temperatures up a little bit. So maybe upper 30s in parts of Orange County as opposed to upper 20s the last couple of nights up there, to the mid 40s around the Sound Shore. Light winds from the east. Early sprinkles, that's a possibility. Then kind of clouds mixing with sun at times. On balance, a mostly cloudy day, but certainly some sun. Temperatures in the mid-50s, so again, a couple of degrees cooler than we had even today, and winds light and variable. Now, as far as Tuesday, could be some rain coming in late in the afternoon into the evening, and then Tuesday night, a good dose of rain, some gusty winds into early Wednesday. Then things dry out, and then we get a real dose of chilly weather. Upper 40s on Thursday, mid-40s on Friday, and also could be rather windy behind that midweek storm Thursday into Friday, so that will certainly feel cold, then drier weather, but still kind of on the cool side as we head into start the weekend. But Saturday, Sunday next weekend, looking nice and sunny.
Yeah,
Tara?
So more seasonable temperatures heading our way.
Yep.
All right, Rob, thank you. Well, with weather like this,